Hi babes, welcome to my tube channel. So today is going to be a get ready with me hair and makeup edition. So if you want to see how I achieved this hair and this makeup look, keep watching. I'm going to start by putting on this cute little thing that I just got from Ulta. It's like the cutest thing ever. I honestly should just wear it like this. It's cute, right? No, not for real. This is just to keep my hair out of my face and it won't give me any creases. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna start by priming. I'm gonna use this little Thank Me Later face priming. It's by Elizabeth Mott. I got it in an Ipsy glam bag, and this is just like a pore refining. I have like really big pores right here, so I'm really just gonna put it right here in this area. But we just primed, and I'm gonna use a mixture of these two, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and then the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation. I'm just gonna make a little cocktail because we all know that I love cocktails. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. Both of these are really good for like if you have dry skin, which I do, so it's gonna help me stay moisturized. Okay, it's probably way too much, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna take this little brush and just kind of like mix them together and then apply it all over. Over your neck. And then I'm just gonna take a little foundation brush like this, kind of like a kabuki type thing, and I'm gonna press it in to blend. And what's cool about this headband is if you get makeup on it, you can just throw it in the washing machine, because I hate getting makeup on my hairline. So I did end up using all of it. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This concealer is very full coverage, so you only need a tiny bit. The first couple times I used it, I put way too much. So you really just need like boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna put some right here, a little bit down my nose. And I'm gonna blend it out with the same foundation brush. Still doing like tapping motions, so we don't get like brush strokes. So I'm gonna focus the concealer in this like triangle area right here. Once it's pretty much blended out, I'm just gonna take my fingers and really like get in there and make sure everything is blended out, because we don't want a creasy mess. And actually your fingers are pretty good tools to use, not gonna lie. I'm gonna take like the excess and bring it onto my eyelid. Okay, now I'm gonna set the under eyes. I'm using the Coty Airspun. I really need to get a new powder because this one is not my favorite anymore. I really do like the Fenty translucent powder, but I have not gotten around to getting it, so we're just gonna stick with this. I'm gonna use like a little fluffy brush, this little guy. There's a lot of powder in here. And I'm really just gonna set underneath my eyes and my eyelid. You wanna press it rather than like doing a sweeping motion, because if you sweep it, it'll move around your concealer underneath, and we don't want it to move. Okay, so that whole time I was bronzing, I was not recording. I went to stop and that's when it started. So what I did is take this fluffy Morphe brush and bronze right here on my cheekbone, on this side, and then the forehead, a little bit underneath right here if you have a double chin action going on there. And then you don't want to blend it down, you want to blend it like upwards. And then I took this little eyeshadow brush and contoured my nose a little bit, so I just followed like my eyebrow down this way. If you wanted to do some more like contouring, I would take like a darker color. Like I have this this is from Too Faced matte bronzer. It's kind of more cool tone than warm tone. And then I also have the Chocolate Soleil right here from Too Faced. So if I want more contour, I will take like this little angled brush and just focus it right here. Just kind of like stamp it in a little bit for some extra definition. Going in with blush now. This is my ghetto little baggie because it broke, but this is my favorite blush, so I just use it out of the bag. I know. This is the Steve Laurent blush. It's like just really pretty pink. Let me see if I can open it and show you guys what it looks like and not make a mess. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's just pinky. I'm just gonna stick my brush in here and then I'm gonna hit the apples of my cheeks, so like this, and then kind of blend it into the bronzer. It's okay if you go a little bit heavy-handed with the blush because blush is the first thing that tends to fade. So we can go a little bit heavier, or if you don't want it to be that intense, you can go in with like your translucent powder, or like this is what I'm gonna do. After I apply it, I'm just gonna take this regular brush. There's nothing on it, I just washed it, but I use it to blend these two together. So I'm just gonna do a little bit like this and blend the blush with the bronzer. Put my blush away. Now that mostly all the powder is done, I'm gonna spray my face with a setting spray. This one I just got from Ulta. The man who worked there suggested this one. It's vegan and it's really hydrating, so it's called Refresh. And it has coconut water, flower oil extracts, fig, and some seeds. It's plant-based, so I love that. So after I put all of my powder products on, I'm gonna spray. Because I need that moisture back in. It smells really good. And now my face is still a little bit damp. I'm gonna highlight using this I think that's how you say it. It's just like a palette with I don't use any of these either shades because I don't like shimmery blush and I don't like shimmery bronzer, but this highlight is everything. I'm just gonna swirl this little brush in it, tap it, and then we'll highlight the top of the cheekbones right above like your blush and bronzer where your cheekbone is, so like the highest point of your cheeks. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead, pretty much everywhere. Just bathe in it. You can put some on your collarbones, on your shoulders. Just go crazy with it. Put it wherever. My eyebrows are pretty full. I just like to fill in the front a little bit. So this is just a brow pencil that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. I think it's from Scone. is called the Brow Wand Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the color Chocolate. So I'm just gonna brush them out. I needed to clean them up a little bit, but not today. And then I'm just gonna like follow this already just underneath. I'm just gonna fill in like the bare spots. Now I'm gonna set my brows. I use this Restyle Sculpting Taffy from Modern Nature. It's literally like hairspray in a jar, and I love using this to set my brows because they will not move all day. And I'm just gonna take this little spoolie that I got from Sephora, take like the tiny, that is actually more than I need. I'm gonna take the tiniest amount and just comb it through the brow and put them where I want them. Now, sometimes if my contour got a little bit messy, which it doesn't look too bad, but I'm still gonna clean it. This is a Real Techniques, actually it's not Real Techniques. This is the Japonesque sponge, and it's dry. I'm not even gonna wet it, but I'm just gonna tap it into my powder and clean this up. So I'm just gonna take it and do like this. Just make it look more sharp. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow, and this is like my lazy version of eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take my bronzer, the same one that I used earlier, and throw that in my crease with a little fluffy eyeshadow brush. Just like literally throw it in there. And that's all I'm gonna do. Alrighty, I have lash extensions, so I don't have to wear mascara, and I hate wearing mascara, and I cannot wear strip lashes to save my life, so I just get lash extensions. All I have to do is comb them out and call it a day. We're almost done. To set everything with the spray another time, just to bring the moisture back. Oh. This little like mister is so tiny, if you can even see. This feels so good. I love this stuff already. Right, I don't usually wear lipstick. I have like a bunch of random lip things. I keep them in these little bags that I get from Dipsy Glam Bag. Not sponsored. The key to overdrawing is only overdraw this part, and then when you get to the corners, you want to use your real lip line. Your real lips. I messed up a little, no big deal. I'm gonna take that same little brush that I used to apply the foundation and just clean it up on the edges, the corners. You guys know what I mean. Now I'm gonna go over it with this. Whoopsie. Put that back in. And I love lip gloss. This is from Pixie. Glossera. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair. So I was not recording when I combed through my curls, but I let them cool, like twisted and in their little ringlets. And then once they're cooled down, I run my fingers through it and then spray it with hairspray again. And the cool thing about this hairspray is it's vegan and naturally based, so I can use it to set my face. So I'm gonna spray it on my face. There's no harsh chemicals in it, so it's not gonna hurt my skin. So thanks for hanging out with me. That was my get ready with me hair and makeup edition. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to see next, leave it in the comments. Like this video if you learned something, if you're gonna try these techniques. But that's it for me. Thanks guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. That's it. I'm done. I just want to wear this forever because it's just so cute. This is a look. This is such, I'm wearing this out. That's it, I'm wearing it out.